So today we're looking at another robot vacuum, this time the V60M Pro by Verifa. I want to thank them for sending this over to review on the channel. I'll leave a link down below with current pricing and more information. This is a 3-in-1 vacuum and mop. This also comes with a self-emptying charging base. It's got 3200 PA suction power, self-charging and resume functions. It also has carpet detection, works with Alexa, ideal for hard floors, and low to medium pile carpet. It also has a gyrosense and optical flow sensor for a little more precise cleaning versus those that only have the gyrosense and just sort of bounce all over the place. And they're saying it's only 53 decibels as far as how loud it is. Inside the box, you've got 2 side brushes, quick start guide and user manual, air filter. It looks like they also include some zip ties, power cable, 2 dust bags, your mopping attachment. This one does come with a remote control. Kind of nice to have that as a second option. That way you don't always have to use the app. As far as the robot vacuum itself, again, really nice design on this. White plastic middle, glass material around that. You can see here on the top, you've got home, power, and recharge. And then your bumper sensor here on the front. You can see your charging contacts here on the back. You've got your sensor right there in the center. And then a clear dustbin. You can see there on the top of the dustbin, you can put water in there. Underneath, you've got 1 side brush, an optical path sensor, universal wheel. You've got 3 drop sensors, nice and large rubber driving wheels. Looks pretty simple to get to your main brush there as well. So the self-emptying charging base, got a rubber seal design here on the front. 2 charging contacts are right here. Looks like you've got a sensor on each side as well. You plug in the power right here on the back. Nice rubber feet on the bottom here as well. Also has a nice rubber seal here for the lid to access the dust bag. Overall design on this just looks really nice. Definitely feels like a little more premium than some of the other robot vacuums I've tested. Once you connect to the robot vacuum, then it should connect to your Wi-Fi. I think the first time I tried to connect directly to the Wi-Fi and it didn't work. This time it looks like it worked. It's also going to give you some tips here if you haven't had a robot vacuum before. You've got shortcuts down here at the bottom inside the mobile app. Recharge, auto empty, spot cleaning, suction, volume of water. Play button there in the middle to start cleaning. In the settings, you can schedule your cleaning. You can change the suction power and the volume of water for the mop as well. You can also use your phone as the remote control. It's also going to show you filter, side brush, and roller brush to let you know when it's time to replace those. And then it has some tips for each section down here below. Down towards the bottom, it's got the firmware upgrade, shared robot, and you can restore to factory settings as well. So the good thing about the size of this robot vacuum, it's nice and low profile, so it's going to fit under most of our furniture, which also means it's not going to get stuck as often. And then just doing my usual testing, it appears to do a good job at not falling down our steps. Even with our rug next to it, it also goes around our door stops without hitting them too hard. And then as far as how it picks up dog hair and dirt, it actually does a nice job with that on hard floors, as you can see here, without too much effort. And it even does a decent job of cleaning on low pile rugs that also has a lot of dirt and dog hair. It can also pick up smaller size kibble on hard floors pretty easily. I know some had the tendency to just push objects around the floor, but with smaller size kibble like this, it doesn't seem to be a problem with this one. And then even though you can empty the dustbin manually, it's kind of nice to have the self-emptying charging base like this. When it's doing its thing, it can be a little loud, probably not much louder than a traditional vacuum cleaner.
Charging. Start auto empty.
as far as the mopping feature goes. I can't really test that on my wood laminate floors, considering they're not waterproof, and if water gets down in the seams, that can be a serious problem. But it is nice that you have this feature for if you have tile or vinyl flooring. And then after testing this for a few days, so far it seems to be pretty nice. It actually finds its way back to charge without any issues, and it's nice to see it not getting stuck on my furniture. It's just nice to have our floors cleaned in between when we're using our stick vacuum, and it's fairly quiet as well when it's running. If you're looking for a robot vacuum that empties the dustbin automatically, this one is a pretty good option and one you should definitely check out. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.